it costs around $250, something like that, for the whole kit. But it's just the jazz and the springs. You can buy other kit that comes with all these pieces, with all the bars and the activation mechanism. You can buy that kit, but it's more expensive. You can also buy the new fifth wheel too, the whole complete fifth wheel, which is way better to repair it, but it costs around $1,200, $1,300 for the whole fifth wheel. But I think it's always better to buy the whole fifth wheel. But if you just wanna do a quick repair and works pretty well and economic too, you can just replace the springs and the jazz, which is the most important part of the fifth wheel. In this case, this Fontaine fifth wheel. Anyway, I'm going to open this kit. It comes with this manual. It tells you step by step how to do it. In case you don't wanna see my full video, if you buy this this kit, it will come with this manual and it will tell you what to do. Pretty simple. They got pictures and everything, which is easier for everybody to understand. If you wanna follow the manual, you can do it. It's optional, and it tells you the type of fifth wheels too as well. Anyway, the fifth wheel comes with the 3 springs: large, small, and medium. A new set of nuts and spacers, as I told you before, and the 2 jazz. These are the ones then secure the fifth wheel on position and provide the play of the kingpin. So with this you can repair some play of the kingpin. Anyway, first I'm going to apply some grease in this surface of this jazz and this other surface of the jazz, so I can put it right there. Okay, we have grease on both sides, so all I have to do is to install it over here this way. Now I'm going to install this other jar on top like this, see, and then I'm gonna close them together like this, and that's it. So the new jars are installed, nothing else to do. Next step is to install this. This is the activation bracket. The kingpin hits over here and then it activates the jars to close. So I'm going to remove this spring, and now I'm going to install this one by sliding it inside like this. Okay, it goes all the way, and before doing anything else, I'm going to install this spring over here, which is the medium spring. This one is not the larger, it's the medium. So I'm going to install it in this direction, see, like this. Now it's in, and later we're gonna install the other part over here. Next step is to install this other activation hold mechanism. This is the one that holds the fifth wheel open like this. Remember, it goes behind this little thing over here. That's the way it goes. So once it is in, we can install the new spring, which is this small spring, which goes right here in the back like this, and then the other one goes over here. Okay, that's the way it goes, as you can see. So this spring is already in position, and this one, see, it moved already to the front, so this one gotta go to the back like this. If you leave it on the front, it won't work well, so you gotta go to the back. Now, next step is to push this bar back, because You gotta go in this position, and now I'm going to install the bar. It goes like this. See, in this position, just gonna insert it in between here, all the way up, and then insert it here, and the whole section is already on position. Now I'm going to install the bolts. To install the bolts, I'm going to reuse the same bolts with new nuts, the ones that comes over here. Remember the spacers. The small one, which is this one, goes right here. The medium size goes on top, and the larger size goes over here. Okay, everything is on place, as you can see. Now I'm going to tie all these bolts, but before tightening this one, I'm going to make sure to install the spring, which is this large spring. This is the only one left, so I'm going to install it like this over here. It's already in position, and then I'm going to pull it so hard over here, and then install it over here. Okay, and one thing that is very important before tightening this bolt, make sure that this little nipple over here, this little stand out bracket, just stays over here like this. That's the way you gotta go. So now I can safely tighten all the 3 bolts. Also, I forgot, you have to install this one too, the same way. Just pull it all the way over here. That comes strong, so you gotta do some force. And see, the springs are completely on position. This is the way they're gonna look like. So the other springs right there. Anyway, we can proceed to tighten all these bolts. Alright, everything is on place, everything is tight. Remember that this one didn't have cotter pin, so I installed a new one. Remember, if it doesn't come with it, install one, because this is the important bolt of all of them. Well, all of them are important, but that one is the one that holds the whole thing to move back and forth. So after that, there is one thing you have to be sure is that everything moves freely. See, you gotta move this one, and then the whole thing. You gotta move freely. That means that everything is on place and properly installed. So pretty much this is all about preparing the fifth wheel. The last step to do is to install the handle. Just insert it over here like this, all the way, then over here. Remember, he had a washer. And this little cotter pin is for this one. So I'm gonna install a new cotter pin, and I'm gonna bend it, and pretty much that's all. Alright, the fifth wheel is completely prepared. So now it's just time to double check everything, then everything is in the correct position. See, I have this under tension, that means it's working pretty well. Now I'm going to get it ready on the cherry picker, and I'm gonna install it on top of the truck. The fifth wheel is right on top of its mounting brackets, the base of the fifth wheel. So now I'm just gonna drop it, but I always remember to apply some grease right here to lubricate. So now I'm gonna sit it on top of this carefully. Okay, the fifth wheel is on top, completely seated on the mounting brackets on the base of the fifth wheel. All we have to do now is install the pins. Install this pin, push it all the way, should go all the way in. I'm gonna push it with a hammer. until it sits. Then install the other pin, and goes right here, and the last cotter pin then goes right here. Alright, so the pins is installed on this side. Remember to do the same process on the other side. The other pin has to be in the same way. So now you have to see the play of the fifth wheel. You have to have play like that, and pull this one all the way. It has to be locked like this. See, now it means then the fifth wheel is back to life. It's completely functional. So the last thing to do is to apply some grease on top of the plate and on the jaw to lubricate the kingpin as well. And this will complete the job to repair the fifth wheel. Remember that this is a Fontaine with fifth wheel. For other type of fifth wheel, is going to be different. This is going to be specific for this type of fifth wheel, which is going to be similar to all Freightliners. Most of the Freightliners have this type of fifth wheel, no matter the year, from the 2000s or older or up to date. So if you have an older fifth wheel, then you have the same shape. The process is going to be similar. There is not much difference. This is all I'm going to be showing you about the fifth wheel repair. Remember, this is a Fontaine fifth wheel. If you have questions about this video, you can use the comment section below for any questions or doubts that you have about this video. If you have recommendations, suggestions, or anything else to add to this video, you can do it as well at the comment section below. If you want to send some support to my channel, you can check the video description below, where I have details how to send support to my channel, so I can give you more details about stuff that you can do yourself, or if you just want to know how something works or how it's done. So like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.